Hello boys and girls, it's Whisk, and in this video we have to go over some interesting things, some obscure lines, some alternative lines of play, and other interesting stuff that will happen very rarely, but it's still good that you are prepared in those cases. So what we have here, we have checked all of these lines in previous videos, all of those, really all of them, but now we have to check some lines here, like what happens if you hard draw flag. This one can actually improve your otherwise bricked hand, and it can improve pengu, and we will first look at these two. So what happens if you open flag and pengu? As you know, oops, stop, pause. Normally with one pengu you can only do without bonds Rerotari and SP, or you can do the Colossus. But if you open flag, you can search additional steeds, which is nice. So this is standard. You go for canna will banish new Lara, tag out into 2 and search Pilica. And now pengu will drop Apelia. It's necessary to drop Apelia here instead of Winda to get that extra search with Nemesis, as you will see. Banish canna, this is also necessary. Summon Pilica, Pilica revive, banish something, and now summon Nemesis, returning Gaia, searching Protoss. And now this is the key, we can make Rerotari without spending our Pilica. And this is why the Nemesis helps us in this case. So we make Rerotari by those 4, add back Canahawk, and so we haven't yet special summoned Pilica, and we also have this name in the deck. And now we can get the search by summoning Pilica and Zephyra. So it's the same board as before, but because we hard drew Nemesis, we have additionally Steeds and Protoss in our hands. So this is extreme improvement by hard drawing the flag with pengu. If you want, you can summon Protoss or you can hold him. Okay, and now this is another interesting thing which came up in a game which I played today. It's like a cute cute little line that you can do if you only open flag and teleport. So it's not very much, but it's at least something. So of course you will go for Lara, normal summon flag and search Protoss. Now go for Anima. Now you have 3 attributes, you can banish them. Because Lara is banished, you can get the pengu, and pengu will drop a second Lara. So you can FTK the darks here. So basically you FTK the darks and you have a follow-up for the next turn, because you will be able to banish Lara from the graveyard and pengu, and then Lara will be able to summon and so on. So these were the 2 flag lines. Oh, I have to rename this one because it does not belong there. It should be called etele, like this. Okay. Okay, so now let's check what happens if you open 2 teleports. I think this is the better line than the one that is in the spreadsheet. So the problem with 2 teleports is that we run out of names, and so we can't get the 2 searches, unfortunately, only 1, but still it's a nice board. Summon both Laras. It's easy to remember because we will need when to summon later. You can summon here Winda. It actually, in this line, it doesn't matter. Anything but when. And search for Canahawk because we haven't yet normal summoned. So look at normal summon Canahawk. And just go for Elder because, like I said, we are running out of names and we need the when to search. So we need Elder here to tag out. And searching for when. Now Canahawk will go for pengu, and we use these 2 to make Falco because we want to keep the level 4 on the board for later. Falco banish Lara to summon when pengu will drop Apelio. And now before we make 1 search, we have to put Apelio into the banishment, so we summon Nochi. And now we search 1. We can search Steeds here, we can use Apelio to banish Canna because we will return him with Nemesis. Now we go for the Nemesis, add flag, recover Canna, summon flag, search Protoss, and now because we cannot get another search in this case, we can link away when, and it's best to just add Lara here. And well, here in this case, you can decide what you want to do. So you can FTK the darks, lights, or fires if you want. You can or you can just do what I do in the line. I mean, you can summon Lara, revive Kimun, and link them away into Masquerina. And you can still summon Protoss if you want, and FTK, you know, lights or not really darks in this case. So, but all of this is a possibility. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 disruptions and Protoss from 2 teleports. Now okay, so we saw this one in our last video, and now okay, so shifter. Shifter lines are really nothing special, but some people have been asking, so just for the sake of completion I decided to include them. And as you will see, shifter and solo Canna and shifter and elder and Canna, they are not so different. And by the way, both of them will lose to Nibiru. So let's just see. If you are under shifter, Canna goes for new Lara. New Lara will of course summon Lara. And of course it is necessary to search for when here. Go for Pengu. Falco, summon when revive Pengu. Pengu goes for Winda. This is basically all completely the same, except here is the first difference. You actually want to return 2 cards to the graveyard, right? So that you can summon Nochi later. Okay, so we returned 2 cards, we banished them again to summon Nochi, and now we used 3 cards including Nochi to make Rerotari, because we want to keep level 4 on the board. And now Rerotari added back Canna, and now we go normal summon Elder, normal summon Canna, and this is all the same as we are used to. So we get 1 search, this will be Steeds. Again, we can return 2 cards if we want, and we should, because this allows us for greater follow-up next turn. This is basically the only difference in the shifter line. You want to return 2 cards. And now it's the same. We go rank 4, flag, Protoss. Now if you want, we can FTK the fires, but it's not really necessary to do so because they are already under shifter. So you can just make IP or, you know, whatever. I'm just making some plays here. So I FTK the fires anyway, but it's not necessary. And you had the same board and Protoss. Okay, but now, like I said, shifter and elder Canna, this is possible to make a mistake here, because if you remember my previous videos, you will remember that in elder and Canna lines they can play around Nibiru, and I said in the previous video that if you get early Nibiru, you need Wen, and if you get middle Nibiru, you need Lara. But if you are under shifter, you must not get Lara, because you will lose, and this is quite easy to make a mistake if you are not conscious about this. So this is the main difference. If you have shifter, elder Canna, you must always get Wen, and the rest is the same. So just fast forwarding through this. So getting Wen revive Lara, not Pengu, right? Because we want to make the rank 4, but I guess in the Nibiru line it doesn't really matter. So get first Steeds, drop a Pilio, and we go into the rank 4s. And again, you can decide if you want to FTK lights, fires, or darks. So it's always basically the same pattern. So, but here we can go for the second search as well, as you saw, by getting Canna and banishing Pelican. And so we have 2 searches, follow up, Protoss, 4 disruptions, or if you play 2 Steeds, you can get 2 Steeds. Okay, we checked now the two flag lines, the two shifter lines, we checked the two teleport lines, and now the last thing I want to show you is an example of how you could play going second, or yeah, how you could play going second by using Knightmare and Unicorn. So basically the line starts the same, but of course you will get interrupted. So in this case you just don't get interrupted, and so you will see the full potential of possibilities which you can do, but in reality you will get interrupted, and maybe you will be able to do only a portion of those plays. This is just to illustrate what you can do possibly. So the combo starts the same. We search tamer, get pengu, falco, and we get another search. You can search something, dropping Pilio. Now here you can go into rank force. This is still basically the same. Now depends on what was disrupted, but let's say theoretically nothing was disrupted so far. We can banish. Now we can break their board with Protoss, and this one is reviving. So reviving Banshee is actually very important when you go second, because you want to have as much bodies as possible to make the link plays. And so here is the key. You want to normal summon Lara and revive the Falco. This is for sure the key in all of the breaking boards lines, because now you have free unicorn and therefore also free access code. But you can be, if the board is really unbreakable that you cannot go for the game in this turn, you can also make SP and get a banish and also a draw from unicorn. So let's see, we can make SP and banish one, and then we can use two monsters including Falco to make unicorn, which is co-linked with SP to discard, bounce and draw. So we got rid of two cards now, and now we can make access code and get rid of two more cards, and we can also summon a Notch. So we have 4 pops, 1 banish, 1 bounce, 2 pops, and we have these guys who can attack. And this is about it for this line. This is as far as it can go. Yeah, so I think we went through everything I had in store for this video. So see you on the Discord. Take care. Goodbye.